Well, like that shit is cool. You could just like tune in, like just to see if it's cool. Yeah. And we are live. What up, gang? Supposed to be live. Y'all can hear me? Yeah, bet. I'm just trying to monitor this shit. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All right, let me get this Discord rocking. Discord. IBeeZey. Stream. Basically, right now we just chilling. That's all we doing right now. We just chilling. You feel me? Just chilling like a villain. Gonna get high real quick. You already know. I'm gonna go get a speaker. I think. Bye. Gonna get that too. It's decent or what? Like you still hear me from in here? Okay. Alright, okay. Adrian's back there. Is my setup? Go ahead. For the podcast, it's my setup already. For the first episode, you feel me? Going live. I'm just trying to situate myself. We'll get this bit rocking real quick. A little music. While I roll, podcast started in 19 minutes, gang. I gotta roll a blunt. Get shit ready, you know? This one right here. Here we go. My phone's fucked up. Gang, where the fuck? Hold on, bro. Yo, Nobody else can hear me.
Yeah, she's saying my brothers pick up when every time I talk about it. They never let it come around. Okay?
Well, I can hear you. That's all I know. All right. Doing this. All right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Film again. This is the first episode of the E-Box. Basically, what it is a 60-minute interview where I go and I interview players from various skills. So like anywhere from the top amateur challengers players to pretty much retired pros. If I can get current pros in there, that'll be dope as fuck. But right now, I'm just within the region of challengers players, just to build it up, build the little reputation of the podcast up, and I feel like IBad is the perfect way to start this shit off. I don't know. That's my opinion. I mean, he's an OG. You feel me? Like he used to play well, a decent amount of pros back then, game. So I feel like it's a decent ass episode to start off. You definitely cause some noise, some controversy in the scene. So like, it'll be a decent ass episode. You feel me? That's what I think, though. Got the little backwards pack. Feel me? This how we gonna start this bitch off. Got the backwards. Got the Russian cream. Brain I'm smoking today is called Gumbo Bomb. There's some gas, gang. That's what I'm gonna be smoking on. Rolling up while I talk to IBad, IBeeZey, however Starboard BZ. I'm just waiting on him to join this bitch. We're gonna get this rocking. But I'm gonna roll the blunt while we do that. Because there's something to do. I don't know if y'all can hear the music in the background. I got a whole ass speaker. These AirPods work like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. As long as I can hear it though, you feel me? Always empty out the guts in the bag. Get that bitch open. It keeps the rest of the woods fresh. You feel me? Basically what I'm trying to do. Man, you're gonna be doing the film game. Fighting demons. You know what? I'm gonna do Twitch on this one. So I can view the chat on this phone. If it'll fucking let me. Oh my god. I gotta download Twitch on this phone game. This old ass fucking phone. That shit is downloading fast as fuck though. Holy shit. Dismiss. Continue. I'm gonna twitch.tv/recon slays, currently live in the bitch. Damn. Come on, man. Dude, this phone is fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's gonna act like a motherfucker. We're gonna fix this bitch a little bit more. Bro, rather listen to this bus for her. All right, this one I use for my notes. Always wash your woods. You feel me? Always hit smoother. Gotta get that bitch on the camera. Wet that bitch up. Scrub it. Scrub it. Scrub it. Beautiful. Now once it's dry, you're gonna grab your little weed. Basically, I got this gumbo bomb. Gonna get you a healthy amount. You feel me? Enough to fill the whole blunt. We gonna get to going crazy on the rolling. Go break this bitch down. Nice and easy. If the weed is fresh, it makes it all the easier. Oh, something happened to my shit. I'm fucking to the streamer. Just make sure you get all the stems out before you get to rolling the wood. Because I ain't gonna lie, if you smoke woods or you roll woods, your best friend is always gonna be them papers. Bro, you got you a pack of woods, a pack of papers, some weed, and nothing in the world can stop you. I'm gonna just keep rolling. Use up all the weed, the whole H. Beautiful. A nice, healthy, pre-medicated, bro, self-medicated amounts. Beautiful. The way I like to roll these woods, no bap, I like to fold one end in. So there's always one side of the wood that's going to be longer, going more of a diagonal way. I'm going to just fold that bitch in and roll it. Just like that. Damn, this wood got hella stems. I'm gonna have to go get some papers real quick. I'm having a hard ass time with this wood, bro. This fat ass stem. Hold on, guys. I got a call. My brother told me to bring some papers. Yo, they're not in the drawer, in the first drawer. Or I just need two. Appreciate it, gang. Which one? Are you gonna, Adrian? Are you gonna watch the whole thing? Okay. So basically, there's gonna be a certain part in the video where I'm gonna at the end though I'm gonna bring up some clips. I already have them pre-tabbed. I'm gonna go in order, okay? And then I just need you to tap it when you know I'm ready and shit.
Hello.
What's going on, boss?
Good.
How you been, bro?
Two account. You got two accounts in there.
Yeah, yeah, that's my other account. What's up? So one I'm streaming through, and the other I'm just in the call. Like the one I'm looking at right now, the cameras. That's the one.
Yeah. Oh, was it supposed to be was it supposed to be like cameras on and shit, low key? Because I don't have my camera set up on my computer right now.
Do
I
you
have like
mind?
a. I don't.
I
I
mean,
don't. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I just like. I don't have the shit though right now. My bad. I gotta like find out. My bad. If I knew earlier, I would have set her up. But yeah.
no.
Let's see.
I mean, shit. We could just talk. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah. Fuck it. I mean, whatever. I'll get it up for. I'll get it up for
The
previously.
yeah, I
Whatever.
got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I got.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just let me know. Yeah. What's up? Are
Damn,
we live?
man. Yeah, sir.
Okay, we live.
Damn, gang. So it's your birthday today, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, sir.
How I feel to be. How old are you turning?
Bro, that is confidential information, man.
Damn. Okay, that's
Yeah.
understandable.
No, no, it's
That's
not. I'm just
understandable.
no, I'm playing with you. I'm just old, bro. I'm just
Oh,
too old now. I'm fucking with
for
you.
real?
I'm just old. Listen, my generation of like COD players, bro, we are ancient, dude. Like, like I gotta lay in some proper format before I explain my age. Cause like we're all around the same age, like me, like Clayster, Killa, everyone, this, that, and the third. Yeah, yeah, I'm 32, bro.
Oh my goodness, oh
Yeah,
bro. Damn. Yeah, you are up there. Dinosaur
yeah,
age, no gang.
yeah. Listen, I bro, nah, fuck it. I'm 24 now. Just 'cause you said all that.
Bro, Stone Age COD, you feel me?
That nah.
Nah,
Listen,
that's what's
bro.
up though.
Yeah, but we've been in this shit for a while. It took me a while to step away from this shit too. But I was like, man, I'm getting old. Time to start a family. Dad in the scene, like, the scene
You
got to
feel
me
me?
too. Yes, sir.
Damn. So like, okay, so like after 32 years of age, bro, like what would you say
Sure.
life has taught you? Like what's the biggest lesson you've learned so far in your journey of
Listen.
life?
Okay, I didn't expect all this. I got to think about this, but like, honestly, just like a good development of like knowing who you are. Like I feel like at this point in my stage of life, like I'm really like confident who I am. I feel like my entire life I was just trying to figure out who I really am and like like what I'm here for, what I'm doing. Like what I wake up every day for. And I felt like in the recent years, I started to really kind of piece that together. Like for everything. I feel like everything's been an experience. Like just to get to like what I'm like the person I'm supposed to be, whether it's through gaming or life or whatever. I feel like I've been like in every direction my whole life, like I've been like there. I've been pursuing education, I've been pursuing like career, I've been pursuing gaming, I've been pursuing like I don't know, like social life, I've been pursuing being a nerd. Like I feel like I've been like, like every direction. So spirituality is definitely a big thing to it as well, like finding out who you are, your relationship with God, your purpose in life, etc. So
Hell yeah, I agree with that, bro.
yeah.
Not
And
lying.
yeah, and I'll say this too. Like I feel like more people my age too, especially or even around there, like as we go older, I feel like we start to develop this type of talks more and like become more serious about life. Because when you're young, you're just kind of going through it. You don't think too much. When people think too much, they're like, "What the?" They kind of like, "Why is this guy doing all this?" They're like, "Why the fuck is he talking about all this? Why are they doing all this?" So usually like people when you're younger, you gotta act like that about it, including myself.
Yeah, hell yeah, no, for sure, bro. That's wrong as fuck. Oh, bro, you gotta take the ups and the downs with each other, you feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me. My bad. Let me tab your stream too. Let me get in there too. I don't think I even got in there. Sure. So what's up? What's up with you? Lighting a blunt?
Hell yeah, just smoking right now, chilling. Um,
Yeah.
So I wanted to take you like back, gang, like way, way back. You feel me? Back when you was like a kid almost. You feel me? We're talking about young IBad himself. You feel me? Back when you were a
Yeah.
shorty and you just got your first console. Like, what was the first time, like, first console, first game you ever played in your life? The
Oh,
first
really?
time,
Okay.
yeah, like video
Okay.
games.
Video games. Okay. Like no. Okay. So video games wise, you mean like console only, or like because like my first gaming experience that was the Game Boy. You know, like we were on the game. I was on the Game Boy when I was like 6 years old. But console
Okay,
wise, man.
on the
Bro.
Game Boy, yeah, that's raw as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
have a Game Boy 2 game, no bad. I'm a little younger. I'm only 23, but that was a shit
Yeah.
too. I had a little Game Boy. That shit was raw as fuck. What game you played on there? Like, what was your favorite game you would say?
Bro, I got into I was a Pokemon kid, bro. I was in love with Pokemon. I played the PlayStation 1 and 2 as well too. Like I was like a super introvert. Like that's weird. No, I was like a super nerd. I can't even say introvert. Like I was just so good at entertaining myself through games and shit, you know, like my whole life. Like
Yeah,
even when I'm like even I have people around me, like it's like I can gel with people around me, but like, you know, it's like I just like I love being in my own world and just gaming, you know? It's like I could just the strategy aspect, like the artisticness in gaming to like just I don't know, just being lost in whatever you're doing, you know? Like I don't know. I used to be on the Digimons, the Pokemon games. Listen, I don't know if you know. What are the shooters? I forgot. There's like I don't know, not shoot. I don't know. I forgot what the other games were back then. Oh, the Metal Gear Solids and shit. If you know.
nah, I know. Damn, I'm not that old. No.
I mean, they still got that series continuing.
Oh, for real? Damn, that's raw as fuck.
Yeah, you know Ashball, dude. He's obsessed with that shit. He still plays that. He tries to get me on that game.
Asball. I think we played rank play with him at one point.
Yeah, yeah. You know, you seen him in like an eights and shit for sure. Ashball,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
ginger
yeah,
kid,
exactly.
grown man,
Yo,
but short ginger kid.
you're funny as that's funny as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's what's up. That's what's up. So like you would say like Pokemon, that category would be like your favorite like game, like childhood game before Call of Duty.
Actually, if I had to pick a like a childhood game that's like my favorite though, I would say this game. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called Kingdom Hearts. Ever heard of it?
I heard of it, yeah.
It's like a story mode game. It's like a one player game, but man, the story, the gameplay, like the cinematics of it, you know, it's like very different from like games like Call of Duty and multiplayer. Like I'll say this, like I know there's a side of like COD and gaming that like actually fucks with that type of shit, but most people like don't really like, you know, they're not really into that type of shit. So like, but yeah, that game was fucking amazing. The story of it was like just god tier. The character designs, like you know, I was like as a youngin, I always had like a love for like the anime culture, you know, like the anime art style, the culture, the story, the visualizations.
No, that's raw as fuck, go bro. And the Game Boy they didn't have like online play, right? Nah, I'm tweaking. That's way back.
Nah, you have to pull up to your friend's house with that little cable thing on, you know? You have to like pull up to like your friend, your cousin, and you have to like battle him straight up face to face type shit.
Well, through the Game Boy you could do that? What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. You have to have like a little cable or something. Like, but yeah, I used to pull up on my cousin all the time and just make him fucking play against me and shit. Out of my like my neighborhood friends or whatever. And if I
Do you remember when your first like console was like actual like physical console, like like Xbox, PlayStation, shit like that, or like
Yeah, I mean, I had like the PlayStation One. Like, I mean, that was like I don't even know. It was like way back. I don't. Honestly, I had the PlayStation One before I could remember I had the PlayStation One. It was just there. I don't remember even getting it.
yeah,
I just know it was there.
done played on that bitch. What games you played on there?
I don't even like. I don't know, like Digimon or something, bro. I don't even know. Like, I think Metal Gear Solid. Those only games. I got heavy into gaming on console since PlayStation Two. You know, I started playing like the Dragon Ball Z fighting games. You know if you know what
Yeah,
that is, like the Dragon Ball Z fighting games had me hooked. Like those games, that's when I started really becoming like a nerdy gamer. Like I was like that and Kingdom Hearts. Like those are my type of games. That and, I forgot to say the game I was really on some shit. NBA Live, bro. What you know about the NBA Live?
NBA.
Yeah, the NBA Live. You don't remember NBA Live? With the Gilbert Arenas on the cover and shit. Dwayne Wade, Carmelo.
Oh yeah, hell, you talk about 2K.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
this
this
is
is NBA.
it's different.
NBA Live.
This is
Yeah, NBA
before.
Live was 2K before 2K. I'll say that.
Dang.
Old shit too.
So that was the 2K before 2K. Yeah, that's crazy. That was the 2K back then. Oh,
Yeah.
bro. So like you play 2K today, like today's 2K, like 2K. What is it? 25. You played that way yet?
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, listen, like the new 2Ks are fucking garbage, dog. I won't even like. I don't even know what to say. Those new 2Ks are fucking trash, bro.
Why you say
They're
that? You
just,
don't fuck with them?
bro. They're fucking garbage. They're just a money grab, bro. They're just like slow and clunky. Like, like I feel like I'm about to start ranting already because like I feel like they're like every game just gets progressively worse. Like the more money they make, the better. Like they try so hard to innovate that they just like dumb shit down and make it worse. Like they try so hard to reach everyone that they end up reaching nobody. If that makes sense. Like I fuck with 2K heavy. Like yo, honestly, all the whole COD scene, right? Like we all played 2K back in the day. Like we used to like have like our COD seasons, right? Bro, like literally from like World at War, like COD 4 actually, from COD 4 to like fucking like Black Ops 3, I played no other game but Call of Duty, and the only other game I played was literally 2K. And that's only because like the COD like players, like we would just like play 2K in the summer and shit. We would like all of us, like the pros and shit, like H's nerdy ass to pull up too. Like I don't know, like everyone would just try to play 2K, and it was actually hella fun.
It was like the side. It was like the side game, right? Like after
Yeah,
everyone like scrims and
it, wa-
shit, just have fun and kick it.
yeah, like, and people get hella competitive, but like it was like the off season game. Like how like the off season games now like Ghost or whatever CODs, right? Back then it was literally 2K. Like people always play 2K as the off season game.
That's raw as fuck. Y'all ever play for money?
Oh, for sure, bro. I forgot. Like, yo, I think I paid Saints for like $20 or something. I paid like,
That
yeah,
was
I paid
the
like Saints.
that was the highest
Yeah,
spot.
no, I mean people played each other for more. I know Spacely and them were playing each other, like Rizma and Spacely and them. They were playing each other for bread. I know Ego was playing for bread. We had little leagues too, bro. We had like a whole little league. We drafted your own players and shit.
Get
It's
the
that I
fuck
think.
out of here, for real.
Oh, bro, that's what I'm saying. You don't even know the COD players, bro. They were really like in this shit, like all of us, bro. Like low key, it started with like me and Phil playing this shit. Like we were playing it, like talking crazy to each other, right? Like, cause we're just uber competitive, and we would do anything we do, bro. We could play like tic tac toe. We'd be hella competitive about it, and like we started playing 2K. We're competitive, and he was like one of the only people streaming back then, right? Like, cause the COD scene didn't really take the entertainment and content side seriously, including myself besides like Optic and them, right? So it's like Nate shot Hex, and then no one else is even thinking about streaming back then like that. Seriously, like he would just stream like the 2K shit, and we'd be just going at it, And then it's like everyone else wants to join in too. So like we were like, bro, we were getting up in there, bro. Money was on the line, dignity was on the line, friendships were on the line, blood was on the line. Like yo, we were really getting into it.
Damn, that sound like shit was getting serious in them little lobbies. That's raw. That's funny you said. That sounds fun, bro.
Yeah, no, we were competitive about like everything, bro. We used to go hard in everything you could fucking imagine.
Damn. And during that time, you're like, what was your gamer tag? Because I'm not gonna lie, like as I was doing my little research, I came up on a few names, like gamer tags, like IBad, IBeeZey. What was the other one? I think it started with like a W or something. But like,
No.
how did those names originate?
So
And what was your first gamer tag ever?
Oh, okay. So my real name is Ibad, right? Like I'm Pakistani, Middle Eastern. That's my real name. And
Uh,
like ever since like high school, middle school, sure. Like like people like just like troll and be like, oh, it's IBad or whatever. Like they just say my name like on some retarded shit. So I was like, whatever. I just went with it. I was like, whatever. I don't care. It's like I thought it was funny. I went with it, right? So I made that like
yeah.
my first game tag. I made like I dash bad, right? And
Uh,
but the thing is like I'm like I'm a creative person, so I just kept making new gamer tags like when I was young, like I just thought it was fun to have like different identities. Like you're like what, like I would get creative with this shit too. Honestly, okay, looking back on it, it's a little cringe because I had gamer tags like X Heat Dash, like Freeze, Echoes, like random ass shit. Like I thought like because back then everyone made like these aliases. Everyone was like about having like a cool alias. So like I was
yeah,
making these cool
yeah.
I said it. One of the ones that stuck with me the most was Impulse. Because like I don't know.
There
I
you
feel like
go. That's the
yeah,
one I
yeah,
bet.
yeah, yeah. That was the Impulse stuck with me as identity for me personally and identity. People remember me as Impulse a lot and Exhilarate. Like I don't know, people. It's like weird. It's like Exhilarate. The game attack Exhilarate is dead. If you like, it's like I have a different game attack for a different era of COD, bro. Like no cap. Like every fucking era. like in MW2, like way back then, that's when I first placed pro, and I was like in the pro scene. People knew me as Impulse and Exhilarate. Nobody knew me as IBad besides like maybe like a few close people in that COD. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, like I don't know, like it just I just kept making new shit, and niggas knew me Exhilarate and shit. Like heading forward, like and then like just different shit, like. Like on in Black Ops 2, I was on my IBeeZey shit, so I made like IBeeZey, like I was just like, listen, man, like I just need to put the IBeeZey on. I had my ritual, bro. Like, before I got in the game, before I got in the lobbies, I put the fucking IBeeZey on, bro. Prime Wayne on, I get turned the fuck up. I like listen, I started, having my steak, my water, maybe, getting turned up. Cause I was all about like having like the most prime energy, like having fucking that just energy going through you, like I feel like I had to, really get on the map and, put it on them. I couldn't just get on and chill. I had to really put it on them.
Yeah, that's all it's fuck. You had your rituals and shit. So like throughout playing, right? Like before, like at one point, like cause you were new to it at one point. Like at one point, did you know that like Call of Duty was for you? Like you were like, man, like low key, like I low key want to compete, like for real. Like at what point did that happen? Like were you convinced fully?
Um, that's an interesting question because like I'll say like okay, so my origin is actually pretty different and weird. It's like a lot. I know like a lot of like newer players and stuff, right? They just kind of like see people doing it and they're like, yo, bro, I want this lifestyle. I want what comes with this, right? Um, like me and my generation of players specifically from back in that era, like we're old, right? We're like COD 4, World of War level, like maybe Black Ops 1. Um, For me, I was just playing with my friends from real life. Actually, I was with my real life friends playing. We had a whole little clan, a nerdy little clan, and I had moved at that time to like a different town, and I couldn't really contact my friends anymore because like we're young. I was like 16, couldn't
Yeah,
drive and shit yet. So the only way I could keep contact with them was through gaming and shit. Like I never played a shooter before in my life actually until COD, and I was garbage as fuck in COD 4. So I was like playing with them. I was playing with them, right? Like just to hang out with them. And
yeah,
they got into game battles. Like they were in like if you know like they were in GB game battles. They had a whole clan and everything. And I got into all of that now. So yeah, like I was just playing with my friends, right? And then just playing with my friends, like just trying to hang out with my friends. I started getting good at the game after all. Like I just wanted to win with them. I wanted to win for them. I was just like having the time of my life, like just going hard as fuck with them, right? So like once I started seeing progress, I just fell in love with the competing. I just fell in love with just going hard, like the whole atmosphere, talking shit, going hard, strategizing, like nerding it up, but you like fucking getting on the map, like going up, being like a warrior, like
yeah.
like
You're going
I
through
fell in
that.
love with
Yeah,
the
I get
lifestyle.
you.
Yeah,
The
I feel like the most
lifestyle.
alive.
Like,
Yeah, like I feel like the most alive. Like doing that shit, and that's when I was like, bro, like I want to push myself to the highest limits because I'll say this again, like COD 4, I was garbage, but I got like decent towards like the middle. World of War, I started off like good, but I finished like strong. Like like I don't know if you know about me like that, but like World of War was like my prime, I guess, right? Like everyone knows me from back in the day from like dominating World of War. Like I had like the best team in the game for that COD, and like but it was S&D because I played Search. The Search back then was the main game mode, so
yeah,
like I dominated Search, right? Like I did my thing, but that was on the PlayStation side. Um, so back then, Xbox players and PlayStation were separated. They weren't like together. And I knew that
mhm,
there was an MLG. There was like a Major League Gaming, like a whole MLG circuit and this, that, right? But I knew it
yeah,
was like on COD 4 and on Xbox, okay? Like, with the Fear of Revens and all them, fucking Moho, Assassin, all them, right? NB, Sid Rock, if you know the emojis. But I knew of them at the time, right? And then
mhm,
heading into the new COD, MW2, I knew this shit was about to integrate. I knew that, we're about to get into it. And like I knew they're bringing MLG over to PS3 and it's about to be a whole circuit and this shit's about to get real, right?
yeah,
So I'm like looking at this like damn, bro, shit's about to get real. Like now there's money in this. Like people are bringing money and prize pools into gaming and COD.
yeah.
I'm
It's a
already
real option now. Hell yeah,
yeah
bro.
yeah exactly right. So I'm like yo, this is something real, right? So at that point I was like, bro, I just dominated the S&D scene. Let me switch up and play variant and see what happens here, So I was really like ready to go. I feel excited as fuck, bro. To be honest with you, I was like, let's see what I got. I was ready to learn too. So
Well, man, you just fully committed. How old were you when you made that decision?
I think I was like 17 or 18 at that point. It was a weird decision too, because bro, like my family and like real life was like pulling me away. Like my family was completely against me gaming seriously, bro. They thought I was wasting my life, bro. And I even got my
Yeah,
PlayStation.
I
I
was
even
gonna
got my
ask
PlayStation taken
too.
away. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna ask too, bro. Like, because you were obviously playing that shit through school, right? How did they feel about that? Like, they were like against it, and like, did it interfere with your schoolwork at all, or did you perform at the same level?
Bro, I gave up on schoolwork, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I didn't give a fuck about schoolwork at that
Damn,
point.
that's why
I didn't
they
give a
was
fuck
mad
about
at
school.
your ass,
Yo, I
bro.
didn't give a fuck about schoolwork, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was just the only thing I had was I was actually in the football team for MW and like during MW2, and I just like stopped giving a fuck about football too. Like I was just like whatever. I didn't take it seriously enough, so I was like whatever. Um, yeah, I don't know, but because like I'm pretty big, I'm like 6'2", like I was like 230, 240 back then too. So like I could have played football, but I wasn't really either have game, bro. It's weird. It's like really nerd style, but yeah, I was just like. I was so wrapped up in that shit, bro. I was not leaving that shit, bro. Like that ass. I was like addicted to gaming, bro. In college, like, bro, I was really full nerdy. I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. If you experienced it, you experienced it. You did not leave your house, bro. Like when you're really, there's something about MW2 as a game in general. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
There's something about that game in general that you, when you were on that shit, bro, you did not want to do nothing else but play that game.
that shit was addicting or something. Like,
Yeah, no, it really was for real. And like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. My family was not the most supportive, and they kind of. I even got sabotaged a little bit too. I won't even lie, but it's like I was really like placing pro in MW2, and I was really like in them, like in the circuit. I was on the top teams and stuff, but um, man, listen, I don't know. One day I came home, my PlayStation was taken away, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know, they thought I was wasting my time, so I was fucking livid, and I was like, whatever about it, bro. And then you know, I kind of screwed my team over and me. Was like then I kind of like that's where the beginning of my fall off began. To be honest with you, like that 'cause I was at the I was at the peak back then. Like that was like you know I was really running shit back then in
yeah,
MW2 World of Warrior. Like I was really on like the highest peak I think I ever got to in COD at that point. Unfortunately, but there's not enough money in the line yet. You know, not enough fame and money in the line yet. But
I get you. I get you. To convince them, I get you.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy, bro. And like, when you took away your PS4, what did you do? Like, I mean, obviously nothing, but like, how long was that period? And like, what did you do
Bro,
in the meantime?
I
What
mean, it
would
was
you
a
do in the
few.
meantime?
I mean, bro, it was a few months, and I just like I was pissed the fuck off, and you know, I was like, you know, I was a young little psychopath, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I may have punched a hole in the wall or two, but I was so fucking livid, bro. I won't even lie to you. I was so livid, bro. I can't even sit here and cap, bro. I was like, I couldn't believe this shit, bro. Like, then I just like gave up. I was like, whatever, dude. Fuck gaming, whatever. I'm over this shit. I just like live life as a normal person, bro. I just started doing like regular shit, like going out, hanging with people, this, that. But honestly, like, I'll say this. I was always super bored of real life, bro. I felt like everyone in real life was so boring to me, dude. Like I feel like everyone is just boring. Like everyone just gets like high and drunk only to have fun, and like people are not they don't. I don't know. It's hard to have like real conversations or exciting moments. You know, like in real life.
Yeah,
I feel like I had way more fun online. Like you know, you heard the most insane shit from people online. You know, you hear people say the most insane, like toxic shit, like funny shit, crazy shit. You know, like I don't know, people just like, and then the gaming aspect of things too. Like I love the whole culture of like how like radical everyone was online.
that's crazy. Damn, that's raw though. I was gonna ask you too, bro. Like, um, okay, so when you made that decision to compete, like officially compete, how long after did you like attend your first local
I actually never went to a local. I only went to majors.
major? There you go. I'm sorry, your first like actual land tournament.
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut too, so like I wasn't really close to anything back then. But I'm in Michigan now. But my first major, actually I went to Providence, bro. Like I mean that's the one. Like you know I ended up in a fight and shit too. I didn't even go to there to compete like that much. I went there as a pickup team just to see what it's like. And like you know, like niggas try pressing me and shit too there though. Like you know, so I had to handle that. But like, um, yeah, that event, you know, I just went there. We got like top 20. It wasn't too bad, you know. Like we got top 20 pickup team. My only regret with my competing shit is like I feel like I never got to go to a LAN with a real team. Like 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 every time I felt like some shit fell apart. Every time I had a squad, some bullshit happened, and like I had to like I don't know, I like someone like I don't know, I just had to like deal with a random pickup team at the door or some people showing up or this that, and I always made the best of it though. You know, like I always had like a decent placing. Like you know, like at Providence, it got top 20 at which is in which is in what COD? Black Ops One. Yeah, that was Black Ops One. And
Black Ops 1. Do you remember the team for that or no? That was the pickup squad.
it was a pickup squad, but I remember the roster. It was like me, this guy named Janitor, guy named Earthy, and guy named Crazy Legs. Like it was I ain't gonna lie, man. There was man, but man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say no names, bro. But listen, bro, people on my team were getting turned on, bro, shooting people in the back, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I
Damn.
don't like, yeah,
You say
I
you
don't
got
know, but
top
like,
20, top 20 out of what, 20 teams?
no, hell, oh damn, bro,
I
the
don't know,
fuck,
but you say,
damn,
how many
no,
teams attended that
dude.
event?
I think like 40 to 60 or something like that. It was like 60 teams, I think. I want to say 60. It was the last event of that COD though. It was like it was a nationals or whatever, I guess, for that COD. So yeah, I got like yeah. I mean, dude, I mean it's pretty decent. Like, bro, I lost to like I'm gonna name names. I feel like you have no idea who I'm gonna say, but like it's like I lost to like just like one of the arguably best EU players ever named Gunshi, and I put the fear of God on his team for going out, so I can't do nothing else. But that said, people in my team are getting turned on, bro. I mean, that's not the first event that happened. It's not the second. It's not the last. There's many more. It'll probably happen the next event I go to if I ever go. But yeah, we played some guy, that Gunshi guy. I don't know if you know him. He's like a EU superstar, bro.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's like the EU scene. Fucking looks at that guy's like a legend. He's like their
For
stump. Yeah.
Nah, get the fuck out of here, for real. Is he? You think he could be our scout? Probably not,
Nah,
bro.
nah, I don't know. Hell no. Nah, he's like super talented, but I don't know. Like I feel like EU players got a lot better now though than back then, or maybe the games got simpler. I don't know which one it is. It's one or the
Either
other.
way, yeah, they still put up numbers against us. They shoot just like us.
I mean, that I don't know if that's because shit's different. Like I don't know if that's the skill gap or that's just the game. I feel like the aim assist in the game is so fucking dumbed down. I even can shoot straight now. The aim assist fucking aims for you at this point.
Yeah. Low key, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I might just be shit gang, but that shit do not be working in my favor. I'd be what the fuck? That shit don't even appear on my screen. I'm not gonna lie
What
to
the
you, bro.
what the aim assist?
Yeah.
Bro, just literally straight, bro. You literally get aim assist. Like so if you're not moving, you don't get aim assist. That's all I gotta say. Like if you're ever still in shoot, you're not gonna get aim assist. You have to move. Like even when you're like shooting someone and you're in a head glitch, right? Strafe while you're in the head glitch. Otherwise, you're not gonna get good aim assist. It's a COD. It's a new COD mechanic.
What would you say? Well, first, how many events did you attend? Like, can you recount like how many events you attended overall? Like
Yeah,
majors?
yeah. I went to Providence, Chicago 2, uh, Anaheim 3. Fuck, is that it? One more. Oh wait. Wait. I went to a event in Ghost too. It was also like, what was it like Columbus? Columbus was 4. And 5 I went to in World War II. Okay, so 5. The Dallas event. I went to 5 events. Like it seems. All pickup teams, and the last one was my final straw because I really went there just to show the fuck up and not even like just to show up type shit.
Just to show up. But they
Just to
were
show
like
up.
something you prepped for.
The last event, not really. So this is what happened. Like the World War II event. So I actually quit COD and Black Ops 3. I mean, the scene just like everything in the Black Ops 3 scene was just fucking like kind of lame and dead to me at this point because like I mean, that's when my boy, Phil passed. So like, I feel like shit got a little depressing, and then like I don't know, the scene just didn't feel the same anymore, and I felt like I was kind of wasting my time in the pro scene too. Like I feel like I'm just like not getting anywhere anymore. I feel like I'm putting all this energy and time in, not getting much out of it. Like people are sketching nonstop, like I don't know, just I feel like I can't play as much as I want to. Real life responsibilities, got to work, got to college, everything. So I quit like on Black Ops 3 to be honest with you. So like IW, whatever, even World War II, I just pull up to the event like just to pull up. Like I played with 2 people at the door, bro. I had a like little team going in, But their flights, like they were like, oh, we like I tried to like scrim with them for a couple days or whatever, but
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, I can't even like I don't know, one of their flights got canceled or some shit. Some guy just last day says he can't go. I went to the event, picked up two people at the door, like people that just go to there to spectate. I was like, whatever, bro. I'm gonna just go to hang out with my boys one last time. I don't even play this shit seriously anymore. So yeah, even then, I lost to some good people. I lost to like the top four EU seed. I lost to like Oog's team and Scoliosis, which are like solid players at least. Like I mean, we got waxed by both teams, low key. But I mean, I did what I could. That's all I can say. It is what it is.
Bro, rest in peace, Phil. Phil, you feel me? Oh, bro. I was gonna say, bro. Like, okay, how did that relationship? How did you walk into that relationship, and how did you meet? Like, how did you get with that section of players? I say, like, like, how did you like? Who did you meet to get in there? You know what I'm saying?
What I
Or is
mean,
it just
like
like who? What was the sequence like of teams? Before you got to play with those type of players, or is that were you guys are just homies the whole time?
oh, you mean like Killa and Phil and them, or
Yeah,
like what the pro circles?
yeah, exactly.
All right, let me explain this to you, okay? Because we got to go all the way far back for this. Listen, they had to get in favor to play with me back then. You understand? Like they had to like I told you I peaked early. I peaked early. I peaked before both of them. So I
Yeah.
peaked in the scene before both of them. So I kind of had like my cloud and everything like back then already, right? So they were like trying to gun for me type shit. So I mean I don't know. We just like naturally were just like grinders. I'll say this, like those circles. I remember This is I can recall like Saints, Phil, Killa, like just honestly, it was just like scrims, bro. We're playing eights, Like I'd say I met through everyone through eights. Like we just played eights. We went hard in eights, It's like, and like if we just shared like that passion for going hard in eights, Like it's like a lot of the community just didn't give a fuck enough. They just play the games to play it. Like, a little bit back then. I'll say this though, there was more people that gave a fuck back then, Like so we were like big dog in the lobbies. We were going hard, and they just like fuck with my spirit, Like I was there like going hard and going off or whatever. And even when I didn't, like even I'm like not playing well statistically, I did saw like I'm like trying to win. I'm trying to like do shit. I'm raging about shit. And honestly, all of us are ragers, bro, except Saint. Saint's like rages, but he like doesn't rage that much. But like I don't know, like we just like vibe, bro. I don't know. We just like and Nameless too and shit. Like I mean, I don't talk to the Saints and Nameless that much anymore. I mean, it's on them, but like like I talk to Adam every day. Like Adam calls me every day after work. At this point, I mean that's my dog. That's a real one.
Yeah, that's
Um,
what's up.
Yeah, honestly, we just like got along because we were like psychopaths that butt heads, but like we have respect for each other, Like it's kind of like a rivalry thing, You ever like meet like a rival, you feel like, damn, this nigga's good, But like, fuck this nigga, like that type
Yeah.
shit. It was like some shit like that.
I was gonna say you had said somewhere there about like back then there were a lot of more people give a fuck than now. Like elaborate on that. Like compared to challenges back then, or compared to the scene back then as to now, like as far as challenges go, what's different?
Oh man. So like it's been like 3 years since I tried competing. So I tried competing in like recent years, in the recent generation, like MW19 through like what Vanguard. I
Yeah.
tried maybe MW2, whatever the fuck. No, was it MW2? The game with the scar, bro. I gave it a couple years. I came back. I tried to compete, before I hit that big 3-0. Um, Man, I'll tell you this, bro. There's something fucking wrong with this generation, bro. There's something very wrong with this scene, this generation. There's like, bro, niggas got mental illness, his father issues. I don't know what the fuck they got, bro. But like, I feel like they're just trying to escape fucking whatever they're running from and getting on the game and taking it out on the rest of us. That's what it feels
What?
like. That's what the fuck it
Oh,
feels like. Because like I don't know, like I feel like people back then just wanted to play the game, get good at the game, learn, and go hard. Like I feel like people had a respect for the game. Like they were like actual true gamers, right? Like they just really wanted to be good at the fucking game and win. Something as simple as that. The problem with like these people today, bro, like dude, they're here for the dopamine hit, bro. They're not here to be great. Like like they're here to just like fucking bet on a fucking like a game, make some money. But like niggas can't try unless there's money on the line. Nigga, what the fuck you mean you can't try? You get top 48 every fucking AM event. That's not even a real event, bro. Niggas can't. Bro, niggas brag about hitting top 64 and top 48 in amateur brackets. Bro, that's insane. Bro, let me
So
listen to you.
you're saying that like the egos are high in the scene.
I don't even know if it's. I mean, I don't even know if it's egos. It's like. It's like I don't. I mean, yeah, I get. You know, the thing is, people want all the good shit without putting in the work, right? Like they want to live out their fantasies, get in the league and sign a check, but they don't. But they don't want to actually be good. Like
Oh, I get
like
you. I get you. They don't want to put it in the
yeah,
work for real. Okay, okay.
yeah, they don't. No, they don't because like if well these people if they could take a cheap way out to the top, right, and like not be good at the game, they would take it. Like they would.
I
That's
get
the
you. They
difference.
don't want to. They
Yeah.
don't want to work for it. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because like that's the difference in my generation. Like we had pure pride and dignity for being good, right? Like if we're like like even if people win, if people win an 8 series, right, or like an event or whatever, right, and they know they didn't play that well, they would be in the lab working at it. Like they know, like people had a true pride for the game. Because like the biggest issue with this generation versus our generation is just like we never thought COD would be as big as it could get, and it would get us the money and shit and the fame and everything that came with gaming back then. Because gaming itself wasn't big back then. Now
Yeah.
people are like they just want the results. Like they're here for the results, not the game, not for the love of the game. That's the problem.
Do you think that? Well, for sure, there's more players now than there were back then, right? Like, obviously, but like,
I don't know because Black
do
Ops
you
2. I
think?
feel like hold on, Black Ops 2 and Ghost had like 300 plus teams, bro, at the event. Like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, you're not lying. Do you think the competition was better then or now?
I mean, competition for sure was way better back then, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that's just way better because listen, there's some very talented players in the game today. There's people I respect and there's people I think are absolutely garbage. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now, bro. Y'all niggas let accuracy win a fucking ring. Y'all niggas let accuracy fucking put up like prime LeBron numbers on everyone in these leagues, bro. Accuracy used to get 8-0'd by me in fucking every COD that I played and really be on the bench watching me play, bro. Like I don't know what
Oh,
to tell you, dog. He couldn't even get in an 8 series. There's people from back in the day, like they just dog people today. Even Silly before he quit, like Silly came in these leagues and dominated niggas, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. Watch people that would never do shit in our time were literally dogging people in today's day. So I don't fucking know what that means. You tell me what that means.
I hear you. I hear you, bro.
Yo,
That's
yo,
funny.
yo, hold on, fuck all that shit, bro. I remember in MW19, right? Like, I don't know if you was there for MW19. I remember like Killer was like done competing, right? Like he don't give a fuck. Spacey's done competing. They don't give a fuck, bro. These niggas go enter a fucking a 2K whatever the weekend tournament, right? The week one, right? Like the
Mhm.
major ones, right? The 5Ks or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Bro, these
yeah.
niggas enter a tournament and like they're getting like top 6 out the ass, like not even giving a fuck anymore. Like this. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, like how can people just be so much easily better? Like, it's just like they don't even got to be that good and they're better. So you tell me what that means.
So, do you think that the challenger scene is dying because of the players, and do you think the actual like Call of Duty like themselves has something to do with it, or do you think that they're doing everything they can?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you straight up. The COD scene is dying for multiple reasons, bro. One, 100% is the fucking people that are playing these games. It's the way they act, who they are as people, the character, who the fuck they are. That's one. Two, it's the fucking franchising system, like, all this shit. The way the system infrastructure is set up, like, it's like AMs can't make it, bro. Like, what are AMs playing for? I mean, like realistically, it's logical for the AMs to think, hey, let me just dick suck to the top instead of trying to be good. Because like, even if you're good, even if you're winning like back-to-back champs like that kid Mohawk did, right? He went back-to-back AM champs, right? He never got a league spot, Like that,
Yeah.
even if you're fucking winning, doesn't mean that you're gonna get success or get a spot. So it's like, what are we doing here? Um, so like these systems are like set up to fail. Like if they made it like back in the day where there's pool play that you could grind out with your entire team and you could make it to the league, as your entire roster, people will have more incentive to go hard, have more integrity, have more loyalty, work harder in their shit too. People know that even if you succeed, you're not gonna succeed in this league. And then lastly, the challenger scene is absolutely failing, bro, because people that bought I mean, they sold the fuck out, bro. And that's the issue. Like everyone's on this fake good vibe shit. They're trying to make a buck, bro. Like, like Hex and the boys, Nation, these guys, bro. These guys sold out the fucking companies. Like, they sat there and signed these contracts. Like they agreed to this franchising shit, bro. They don't care. Like, they chose. Listen. They chose the quick buck They chose to make a quick buck for themselves and get franchising money now for over the longevity of the leagues. Okay, and what I mean by that is this: like, they accepted the franchising shit, bro. Like, like, yeah, let's do all this shit. We're gonna be on state fucking teams and all this shit now. We're gonna be, maybe get more ads, more money now. But in the long run, it stole the soul out the fucking league. It stole the soul out the players and everything. Because one, there's no players union. Okay, like, there's no there's no like side
Players
of the
don't get
players.
protected. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, like, there's no one speaking up for the players, right? So everyone's just going in there, like being a bot, right? Because the franchising controls the players. They're like, well, you can't talk, we'll fine you. If you complain, you get fined. If you react a certain way, you get fined. Like, back then, bro, you gotta understand, people had Twitter personalities. People used to get on Twitter and beef all day long, roast everything, this, that. People used to be wild as shit, bro. I'm gonna not say names, but like, motherfuckers are fucking bitches in the bushes, nigga. Ash was getting out the next day. I don't know, some crazy shit going back then, bro. But, like, it was like a lot of controversy and excitement back then. It's just like, that shit's dead now, bro. It's like artificial. Like, they made shit corny, man. They made it all corny. Like, it's everyone's a zombie that fucking plays now, bro. And they just sit there. They got their weight pens on. They're sitting there gambling their parlays, and they're getting on. Like, I can't try for $1. Nigga, they get on, play eight. Oh, we play for free, bro. We sat there and played for fucking free when hard as shit. Niggas can't try unless they got like hundreds of dollars on the line now, and they still suck and play top 64s. You tell me. Fuck that means.
I get you. Yeah, so they're just I guess you could say their egos are high in a way, just off the fact that if they don't want to put in the work and actually try and go hard for free. There's like really no passion there. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you guys, I feel like you guys were trying, like, this is new. You know what I'm saying? You guys were going crazy. So, like, it was do or die at that point.
Literally, yeah,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? So it was a
Bro,
different attitude.
the shit they do now doesn't work. Like, I don't know what to tell them, bro. Like, I'll tell you a little story about me, right? Like when I came back to college, MW19, I tried grinding for a bit, right? Like, I was like really going hard. I was going hard in every eights, whatever. Everyone's like, yo, bro, this guy's crazy, psychotic. Why is he raging over eights? Why does he give a fuck about eights? It's all right. But this is the only good practice I can get, right? When I used to play COD for real, I was in professional eights, okay? Before I quit Call of Duty and Black Ops 3, I played in pro eights only. Even when I wasn't successful in Call of Duty anymore, even I'm not getting those high placings and top of the game anymore, I still only played in professional eights, okay? I was in all those eight circles. You can YouTube my shit. You could go look at it, go check the streams out. The evidence is there, And since I came back to COD, I couldn't compete on, like, they fucking blacklisted me out, whatever. The new generation, these haggies and fucking nameless is on some host shit, bro. It is what it is. They're not letting me get in these eights, whatever, right? So I'm making my own eight circles, right? I'm going hard. I'm forcing the people around me to go hard, right? And it's very difficult in the amateur scene to get people to go hard because, like, I don't know, bro. You gotta explain that to me, Angel. You gotta tell me why they just they don't give a fuck. Like, niggas get stressed in eights, and it's like, what are you here for? Like, if you're not here to, bro, gaming gets stressful. Competing is stressful, bro. You gotta be able to handle the stress.
Yeah, that come with it. I get you. This is what you signed up for.
You don't get better without either.
Sense. Yeah, I get you. No, that makes sense. That makes sense for real. You gotta be able to take the cookies with the straights on, bro.
The few times I played good ass teams, right? And this shit, like, really good teams. Listen, I never really had a good roster, but I made sure, for my own sake and my own pride, that I put up a fight individually, right? Like, even if we got stomped scoreboard wise, I'm playing for my own pride that, like, I'm not gonna sit there and just get stomped. I'm gonna put it on them, right? So the one time I got a good roster where I ended up playing with Fellow, John, and Mirror, right? And these guys don't even play, like, Fellow and John play, right? But, like, Mirror doesn't play COD. Like, Mirror doesn't play anything with Warzone, right? He doesn't even compete like that anymore. But I got a good roster of capable human beings on my team. And because I just was grinding eights and going so fucking hard in eights only, I had no practice but eights, bro. No practice but eights. Not scrimming. I do nothing. I had no one to play with, right? But the one opportunity I got, bro, I broke up a professional team. And this is recent years in Vanguard. This is in Call of Duty Vanguard.
Yeah.
Like, the one time I got a good roster, because I fucking made sure I was prepared for the moment that I would ever get a chance. I sat there and, and even when we lost, Yeez, who, like, won the fucking tournament that I beat these people in. He's won the tournament, and he was like one of the best. He's like the toppest. He's like the top end of the entire year of that game. So, like, I made sure we competed. Like, we put fear of God into the opponent. We were making it a fight at least, respectable at least. Like it's just like you can't be good. You can't be elite at something in life if you don't have sheer passion and love and respect for it. Okay,
Yeah, I
like if
get
you're,
you.
yeah, you really need that shit to like really like have it down. Like I don't know, people just don't get that shit. Like you can't just get the results you want without really having a respect for the art of what you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta be able to put everything, go 100 all the time. Because then you don't get nowhere. Because then what the fuck you're doing this for? Yeah, I get you. And you're wasting everyone else's time. Do you think having that
Exactly.
type of attitude, do you think like having that type of attitude affects like relationships within the scene? And do you think like or how important do you think relationships and keeping connections are like, as far as having a reputation and keeping that good reputation, how important is that?
Bro, unfortunately, having the attitude I just told you is going to push people apart from you in this scene currently. If you behave like someone like me or any of the other people from the past, or even people now, some people are like that. You're unfortunately going to push people away because they don't want their vibes ruined. They think you being like like you being like raging and shit is gonna like push people away. Like they think like you're being like annoying, you're being a nuisance. Like they don't look at it as passion. They don't look at like they don't think like, yo, this motherfucker really gives a fuck, bro. We gotta ride out, right? They don't even think like that. They're just like, well, this guy's killing my vibe, this, that. And people, the thing is this scene is becoming very artificial, man. Like it's becoming real artificial. Like people just want to make fake relationships, act all fake nice and fake positive, and do the fucking optic vibes, or they're all like, "Oh my god, Sethy Poo, nice shot, bro, nice shot, dude, nice." And they don't want to talk about the problems. They don't want to be like, "Dude, why the fuck didn't you block that spawn? What were you doing?" It's like, what do we do? We talked about this. Like they don't want to do that. They'd be like, "Well, I guess we're losing, guys. I don't know. Maybe we're just not slaying out." Like, no, that's not why you're losing. Block a bucket spawn, bitch. You know, like it's
You
just
saying they
like
like structure?
yeah, yeah. I mean that's the problem with like optic right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that's the optic culture. I blame optic culture for a lot of like the downfall of COD, believe it or not,
Well, why do you say that though specifically?
because like these years that I was gone specifically, the optic culture like really rose, where like they dominated the content scene, and they kind of they created the image of the newer generation coming up for players, where everyone's just like positive vibes and they're like like nice guys and this that. When the reality of the COD dream is not that. The reality is people rage, bro. People rage. People get upset. You have disagreements. You argue, and you guys figure out together, and you get it through together if you want to win. Like, you know, apart from my own personal success in gaming and COD, just the people circles I was around, like like I was around, like obviously I'm around Killa and like his impact days. This guy won the fucking first All Duty champs, right? So I was
Mhm.
around Impact a lot. Like I know the dynamics of their team. I knew Krim before he started winning. I know Krim, but he was in our eights and shit all the time. Hell, I never was cool with Aches, but I know Aches' personality from just being in the eights and knowing who he is. And I know people like Nameless. I know people like Saints. I know people like obviously my boy Phil. And honestly, like I know Damon Karma. I know Karma. Okay, like I think Karma is the greatest Call of Duty player of all time. All right, I think that guy is literally the fucking greatest COD player. If not myself, I'm gonna believe it's me every time. But regard,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, but like I think Damon Karma is like the greatest Call of Duty player of all time. And let me tell you something, bro. He is a fucking rager. Okay, he gets pissed the fuck off. He would leave scrims, matches, whatever, if you guys are not taking shit seriously and playing the game the right way. Like he would lose his shit. But if someone does that now, like people be like, dude, what's wrong with this guy? We're not playing with him. Back then, if you had enough, bro, people like took you seriously. People were like, this guy's leaving scrims. Why is he leaving scrims, man? Are we really fucking up shit this badly? Like
Yeah.
people would think twice about it. Now people don't. They just think you're nuts. And he used to come in our calls. He used to listen. I remember in AW, Karma would come into our calls and literally be like, "Bro, I can't even bitch at this anymore." He was like on Optic Nation, I think, at the time. He's like, "I can't even say anything, dude." He's like, "Every time I say something about our team, he's like, these guys just look at me like I'm nuts, like I'm crazy, dude." I'll be like, "What happens? Yeah, I mean, dude, you're in the right." It's very hard to be like a vocal leader these days, bro. Like I feel like it fucks your relationships up more than actually promotes good ones.
So in a way, you're saying that people don't like constructive criticism. or do you think
Not at
they
all.
mistake it as like you're coming at them the wrong way instead of saying like, listen, bro, like I'm telling you because I did what you need to improve in realistically, and I'm telling you this because um like I want you to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
So
don't they don't value the intent, bro. You say something to someone, they think you insulted their fucking mother.
nah, I don't think like that, bro. You think so?
I think people take it like that. You may not take it like that, but I think a lot of people do take it like that. I mean, depends on the thing. I mean, like I played rank play with you like last year and shit. You were cool. You were right. Like it's like, bro, people can't get roasted, bro. Like people just can't take a kind of they think it's like the end of the world. Like, so I mean, I play with you and I mean, so I play with you and Adam and shit. Like I was like, I can't even be around people that just act like that, bro. It's just like it's like people act like it's the end of the world, bro. Like it's part of the gaming culture. Like it's not the fucking end of the
Yeah,
world if someone fucking roasts, especially your boy, right? Like if you listen, that's the thing, right? Speaking of back to the relationship thing you said, I think it's very important to like let people know like you're your boy, like like build a good foundation, like a real relationship with people, right? So then you roast them, they know that you fuck with they like you got you. They're not doing it out of animosity. They're doing it out of frustration. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I get you. So how do you think
I,
you can how do you think we can improve like as a community, and what do you think like the Call of Duty League can do like in order to improve like the passion and because I feel like one of the issues why like over Call of Duty overall is dying is mainly for viewership. I feel like it's not really entertaining anymore. And I feel
it's
like
not.
if we find a way to, make it entertaining and bring in a little bit more passion, maybe we can salvage it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my
Bro,
opinion. I just want to know yours. What's your opinion on that?
I mean, I completely agree with you, but and the thing is, the viewership starts with the personalities of the players. Okay, for starters, everyone in the fucking league is dog shit. All right, bro. Let's start with that. Everyone in the fucking league is absolutely garbage at the game. There's like 4 players in the league, like Simp, fucking Pred. I don't know, man. It's like I can't even think of them right now. There's like 4, maybe 6 players. Everyone in the fucking league is garbage. They're what we call fill-in pros. Okay. Back in the day, we would call them fill-in pros. That means that somebody has to fill in the pro roster, and they're all fill-in pros. Besides, like maybe 4 to 6 of them. Okay, and that's my major issue with the league. They're not good players. So if you sit there and analyze their game, they're not good players. They're lame personalities. Like why do we want to watch them? Like why does anyone want to watch them? What's so special about them? Nothing. Like they're trying to artificially manufacture these star players like Shotzi. Like bro, I'm sorry, Shotzi's not good at Call of Duty. I don't think he's good at Call of Duty. I think he's a bad player. I think he's an entry sub with a superstar ego that has zero idea how to block a spawn and facilitate for his team. Like, like people watch people like Shotzi play sub and they think that's just supposed to play COD. You're wrong. And he's like the lamest personality. He just like whispers, bro. I don't know what to say. The thing is this. I told you I hate optic culture, but I fuck with Scump. I actually fuck
Yeah,
with Scump. Like I hate how I knew Scump. I talked to Scump. I played with Scump. Like I knew him, right? Like we used to follow each other too before like his girlfriend fucking went crazy and made him unfollow me. But we got another story another time. But like the thing is this, like Scump, bro. Listen, like Scump cares about winning and he had a fucking personality, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like these Shotsies and these new motherfuckers, bro. They're bots, bro. They're bots. Like you got to get real people in the game. That's what people even
yeah,
like Scrap now. Like Scrap at least talks a little bit. I mean, he's still kind of like generic. Like I think Scrap's kind of like a generic clone of like what shit used to be back in the day. But man, like because
Wow.
I've seen people retweeting all those videos from back in the day. And I don't know if you've seen that shit. People are, like putting out like a nostalgic COD videos now. You know.
Yeah,
But and listen, I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan of that. Like that. Not just myself. Like I'm a fan of like even watching like Haggy roast people or fucking like Nameless or fucking especially killing Mirror roast people, bro. This that even like whatever. I'm a fan of that shit. That's the shit that I fell in love with. I think
yeah,
entertaining is shit when people talk crazy and they back it up or whatever. Or we find out who's what, and not just saying you're dog shit. No, you're dog shit. No, you're dog shit. No, like creativity. Like the niggas used to be like, yeah, that's why you're a bald. That's why you got a buck tooth. Niggas used to be going in, bro. People used to be really going in, bro. They'd be like, that's why you couldn't block a spawn. You costed your team. Like now it's just your dog shit. No, your dog shit. No, your dog shit. Like
So you
same
think
as
the
hell.
trash talk was better back then than it is now?
So that's not a question. That's not a
Yeah.
next. That's not a question. That's not that next. That's not even a question.
Why? What the fuck?
Bro, that's not a question, bro. Like, bro, they can't talk shit now. They got nothing to say. People back then were hitting you with fucking paragraphs and essays of roast, dog. They're talking about your grandmother's fucking ex-husband, bro. I don't know. They were talking about everything you can imagine. They're talking about your deepest, darkest secrets you never told nobody. They just knew. They were just saying it all to you, bro, in the middle. But bro, niggas be in a match at a LAN, they'd be like, "That's why I fucked your e-girl." They'd be like, "That's your e-girls in my DMs." You be saying all this shit, bro.
It's crazy, bro, because you know what? I saw a video game that they had posted like a while ago. It was like 11, 13 years ago, bro. And it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was you fighting somebody, bro. It was a video of it. What happened there, man? How did that even happen? Because I haven't seen that shit happen for real anywhere like
Oh
nowadays.
yeah, yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah. Yeah,
Is
that was like my
it?
first. That was my first event. Honestly, bro, that sounds like 18. And I was at 26. I mean, he was just talking crazy on my family and shit and this that. And like, I pulled up. I was like, "What's up?" I was like, pulled up to fight him, but like, I was supposed to fight him outside the venue, like, on the streets, shit. But, I was like young and shit, so I was like, I thought like it's about to go down the streets. But he tried to hit me during my match, so like, honestly, the police got up in there, kind of broke it up. I was kind of very disappointed. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I was disappointed with the way that shit worked out because I was young and dumb. I didn't think like like I thought of the world as when people want to fight you, right? They want to like they want to face you head on in a real street battle. Like they want to battle your shit, right?
Yeah,
I wasn't used to like niggas like trying to like sucker punch you or this that or like gaming and like I thought I was about to really fight him because like I don't know that shit got broken up. So like like it's just like I don't know. After that though, man, I swear to God, everyone always try to fight me, even Pluto. This that, bro. I pull up to people and I'm just like, "What's up?" And like no one ever tries to do anything. I had like death threats on me like 4 different fucking events, bro. I like the last event I went to World War II. I had like people death threatening me. I remember I was at the hotel venue. I was at the hotel and people were tweeting me like, "Yo, it's on site. It's on site. Nothing ever happens." I don't know, like like it's like I don't know, bro. Like like it's like people just talk, but they don't do shit. Like people never do shit. Like even that one fight, even the one altercation. I'm telling you, first of all, something did happen at the last event I went to, the World War II event. My
yeah,
teammate just got drunk. He just got drunk and tried to swing on me, and then I had to hit, like I just kind of like pushed him off and shoved him out and was like on him. But it's like I mean, listen, there's a video of it, but I don't think I'll ever see it. Low key, Killer was in the room. Killer got a video of it, low key, but um. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is some immature shit, but at the same time, bro, he was talking about my family, so I was ready to go. I was ready to go the distance with him, and I was disappointed with how that worked out because I was like, bro, I thought this nigga want to fight me for real, and he just trying to do some like shit for show in a venue. Like, if you want to fight someone for real, you go out in the street and you fight. You put your hands up. If there's no police involved, no security, nothing, you fight there for real. You know. So I don't know. I thought that shit was corny as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was a double whammy. Like you can't be talking crazy like that and then act like a hoe like that either. Like especially when you're 26 and I'm 18. You got 8 years of age on me. Like you better act like a fucking man, bitch. You better face me like a man.
yeah, yeah. No, I get you. I hear what you're saying, bro. That's crazy. And that happened at your first event, you said, right? So
Yeah, that was
like,
Providence.
and then when did you end up like calling it quits? So when did you put up the controller?
I remember. Honestly, it was like the card with the scar. I still don't know what name it is, bro. Is it MW2?
NW 19,
No, no,
I
no, no, no,
think.
not 19. No, the one with the scar. The one that came out after Vanguard.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a call up to Vanguard. I mean, I pretty much just quit because I was just like, I remember I was playing with people just trying to like teach them how to play the game and this, that, and they just one, they weren't learning, and then two, these guys just had like egos, bro. They just thought they were like all hot shit. Like none of them were doing shit in COD and never have and never will, and even till now they still haven't done shit. But these guys just had like the most insane egos. Like I was getting sketched on by randoms every other day, bro. Listen, I brought my dog Jimmy Chow me, bro. I don't even know Jimmy. He's like a higher ranked fucking player in rank 2 when he plays. Niggas be accusing him though. They be saying he's cheating though. That's my dog though. He was even like helping me. Like I brought him in like a little assistant coach, right, on my team because he would like do the nerdy shit with me. He would like like playing out the map schematics. Like okay, this is the setup we want to implement. This spawn here, let's set up here. Like we were going like, and I was trying to make it, bro. Like I was really trying to like prove one more time that that I really had this shit. So it was about like a few years ago. Like, but dude, like this scene was just unbearable, man. Like this scene is just like you can't even teach people. Like like you can't even like find a group of people and grow with them and like mold them. Like everyone just
Yeah,
thinks
they don't want to stick it out. I get you. They don't want to
yeah,
stay
yeah,
together
bro.
as a
If
team.
you guys play,
100%.
they play scrims. And like, if we're not like 250, if we're not smoking everyone every scrim, the niggas are DMing somebody already. There was some whole shit already trying to DM somebody, right? Bro, I used to have teams back in the day where we would get thrashed, we would get shitted on, rage, and fix ourselves, and then somehow we become a top AM team. Like I broke up so many professional teams and dogged so many high level fucking teams. Like I broke up fucking so many teams, bro. Like literally getting 3 amateurs and teaching them how to play. And back then, niggas listened to me because I had the respect still. I guess I came back and you niggas don't know me like that, so whatever. But like it's just like they'll never get what it's like to be part of a system. If you don't know how to be part of a system, you'll never get success. You have to know how to be part of a system.
Yeah, I get you. It's a team game, not a
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
No, something me and Adam talk about night and day, bro. We talked about this shit for like 20 years, bro.
Hey, so like, okay, back then, right before you retired, was the pro point system the same? Like, because right now I'm pretty sure like the pro points you only get like at events or
Um,
during cups, some shit like that. You place top 32. Like, how much do you think
yeah.
that plays a factor in like the team as far as people picking players?
I mean, I'll say this. So I'm glad they got rid of pro point matches. That was the stupidest shit ever. I'm glad like that pro point match was bad. As for pro points as in general, I kind of see like the point of them, but at the same time, like the way people utilize pro points is stupid. Like people are so worried about like implementing pro points to like make their teams like, oh, well, let's get this here, let's get this here. Bro, if you're the good at the game or you're not, you're gonna have to play everyone and beat everyone to get ahead, or you're not. Pro points are
Yeah,
only used for seeding now. So it's like whatever. Like pro points back in the day, though, they used to define if you got into pool play or not, right? If you had a certain
yeah,
amount of pro points, you got into pool play. You got to be the pro bracket, etc. Now
yeah,
you're not getting the pro bracket anyway. So what the fuck does anyone give a fuck about pro points for? What are like I don't know. Like I generally don't know why anyone cares about pro points anymore. There's no value to them except who you're gonna play. If you
yeah,
can't beat
100%.
everyone, if you can't beat everyone. Why do you give a fuck about pro points? Like you need to work on your game.
No, yeah, hell yeah, I hear that for sure. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. What you're saying, everything right there, it makes sense. So, are you saying that like from the beginning when you started competing all the way to the time you retired, like, and you put up the controller, like, what do you think you took away from that whole experience between that, like, that little time frame? Do
Um,
you think you took anything away like that was beneficial? Do you regret any of it? You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Honestly, the only thing I actually regret about my gaming career in general is I mean, listen, I was a type that always chose loyalty over success. Like I was a type that like I would choose my friends over like opportunities and such. Like that's just how I was. Like my people I was comfortable with. I never felt right leaving people behind to get ahead. I was the type that tried sticking it out with people that shouldn't have tried sticking it out with. Like
Yeah.
like talent wise, and the fact that these people would even backstab me when they get the opportunity instead. But
Mhm.
like I regret none of that because that's just my character. That's like my power. That's the shit that drives me. Like because I have the inner confidence to look at myself and know who I am. Like that dignity I have for myself. Like I'll like that's what keeps me moving forward. Gives me this the strength to fight whatever. Um, I can never regret that. But that was definitely something that I questioned myself on. Like damn, bro, should I really have done this? Maybe I should have taken this opportunity. Maybe I should have done this instead. Maybe I should have did this. But what. But looking back on it, I wouldn't change it. The only thing I feel like I kind of regret, I wish I took a gamble on myself during the one prime of Call of Duty and two the prime of me, because I was popping during the prime of COD in content, entertainment, and gaming wise, and during the prime of the scene, and like which is like AW Ghost Black Ops 2 era. Okay, I wish I took content creation seriously because I used to have thousands of people every fucking day begging me to get on streams. Like I used to, I
Yeah.
remember I used to work at my fucking dad's gas station while pursuing college, right? Paying for my own shit. And I would have DMs from Mirror, Sloss, Phil, Nameless, all these guys. When are you getting home? When are you getting home? Yo, the viewers want you. The viewers want you. They're begging for you. They're begging for you, right? And I was getting into straight pro lobbies and just like roasting, trolling, having fun, talking crazy, like just having fun with it, right? And like, bro, I used to generate like 300 to 500 viewers for everyone, bro. Like, like I should just get viewers, like, and I just did it for the sheer love of it. Like, like, I mean, I just listen. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, I like a little attention. I won't lie. I like a little attention. But
Me too, yeah, for sure. Do you think like as far as the top 16, top 32 top 16 we'll call it top 16, top 8 players, do you think those players should like set aside some time and pursue content creation? Do you think content creation will boost like a player's stock as
bro,
far as like organizations? Because
bro,
I feel like that will help the organization a lot. I feel like that will, increase your chances of getting picked because who doesn't want that type of motion, on their side? You feel me? Come out with their jersey, get that jersey sold out. Like, I don't know, especially if your channel's popping, I feel like you should just spend a little bit of time.
bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, if these guys actually take gaming seriously, they would all become content creators. Like content creating is that king. Content creation is everything. These guys should literally be playing fucking eights every day, eights and childs every fucking day, and trying to literally build their personalities and shit. Cause, bro, listen, everyone's tired of like that. Everyone's tired of like that, like cancel culture lame shit, bro. No one wants that professional shit. Cause look at like Speed and Kai Cenat, all them, right? They all act crazy and wild as fuck, and people love that shit, bro. No one wants to watch like politically correct lames, man. No one wants to watch the professional lame shit with good vibes. Niggas want to see people roasting, arguing, troll. People want to see people get real, you know? Like,
And then went to the
if,
passion there, bro.
yeah, and no, bro, if they really wanted this shit, bro, they would be in them eight, especially for COD. Like, this is what COD's known for. We're not Valorant, bro. We're not Valorant, bro. We're not Riot Games, bro. We are fucking Call of Duty. This is where the savage shit happens. You know, we're known for being the most toxic fucking shit. Like, people come to COD for fucking, like, this is an 18 plus game. People come here for this shit, like, to see shit get really real. No one wants to see fucking good vibes and fucking positivity, this, that, bro. Fuck out of here. Lame as hell.
Yeah, I hear you for sure, bro. Damn, well, look like our time is up, Brody. I would just want to thank you for coming on the podcast. I hope to have you on the podcast in the future, for sure, for sure. Um,
Word, word.
it
Thank you
was
for
just, it
having me.
was, I had a good ass time talking Call of Duty with you, bro. And I'm gonna let you go, Brody.
All right, bro. Appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Have a good one, boss.
All right, bro. Take care.
Bro, that's the end stream. Slight, it's my first time. I feel like I was a little awkward with it, but I gotta ease my way into that bitch. It's gonna get better from here, gang. I promise. Try to end this bitch though.